Hey everyone, Kevin here. Today started like another typical day for a YouTuber. Well, at least a typical day for me as a YouTuber. I woke up and got to thinking to myself, what am I going to be able to share with you today? And I didn't really have anything on the agenda today, so I was sort of debating maybe I'll just wait until tomorrow. But then I sat down and went to the good old youtube.com homepage, and amongst other things, which we don't have to talk about, the other things, I saw right at the top left of my recommendations feed, Matt Reisinger. In case you don't know, I have made multiple reaction videos to Matt Reisinger's Remodel, which obviously we know started out as a rental project and now is going to be his personal home, which we've kind of pulled back some of the criticism because it is going to be his personal home and there's going to be some more over-improving that's being done to that, which I don't necessarily agree with, but hey, you know what? He's a contractor, and if he wants to spend the money, he's more than welcome to spend the money. In the meantime though, I'm excited to see what he is up to today. I've not yet watched this video. The second I saw that thumbnail, I thought to myself, that's it, we're sitting down. Let's grab ourselves a nice glass of water and get started. Now, in case you're new here, just so you know, I am a real estate broker and real estate investor. Started off making minimum wage, then became an agent, then a broker, and then after I became a broker, I even became a contractor to help my clients make money in real estate. So my POV has always been, how can I help people make money? Because I always thought if I could help people make money, then I would be able to make money. That was my premise. And so the idea that Matt's project was initially going to be a rental was the perfect project to react to. Now, we last left off with Matt re-engineering the entire floor plan of this 2-story Austin, Texas home. He was going to raise the beams within the garage higher. He was obviously already raising the ceiling within the house. He had pretty much started reframing everything. And then I started getting excited to start seeing the cosmetic decisions that he would make. So today, I'm excited to see how much progress we have. Not to mention, I actually met Matt in Vegas, and I feel very privileged to have been able to talk to Matt. And he invited me for dinner, which this is a problem because it makes doing reaction videos very difficult when the other person is so nice. It's really easy to make fun of somebody else's YouTube video when you're sitting in front of your camera and they're sitting in front of their camera and y'all just making fun of each other, you know. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into this video and let's see what Matt's up to. See, just to prove it to you, look, here it is at the top left of my recommendation again. Yeah. Although this does look pretty interesting. Okay, sorry, I gotta work.
So a little check-in here. Lots happened since last time we were over here at the remodel project. You can see the roof on the garage has been taken down because we're gonna lower that pitch. And we're taking off the sheathing in most places of the house.
All right, sorry, I don't want to start interrupting so fast, but I just want to point out, you see those little lights right there? Those are actually really good. They're these little battery-operated LED floodlights. Take like 2 screws, you pop them up. They're so good. I sold a guy's $1.4 million house who had like 17 of those all around the outside. He loved them. But on reno here, wow, they actually raised the garage roof. Like, look, the garage roof is gone. And they framed in the wall to the side. This is incredible. Wow, the amount of money that just went into lumber right there and labor. All right, well, let's see, keep going.
Thermoply sheathing and a little bit of some cedar siding in the front. But the real change, the big thing I wanted to tell you about is that right there. That's right, the entire...
What? Wait a minute, it just hit me. Half the house is gone. What? No, that was where the fireplace was and the family room. What? There's just a trash can over like probably the piping or the electrical coming out of the slab. What? I know they were doing slab work, but where is everything? No. They're literally taking, this is not a real remodel. This is just a rebuild. Oh my God. I mean, you see, look at the houses in the neighborhood. These are all older 70s houses that are mid-ranged. This is gonna be a Texas mansion in the middle of this. What?
First floor on the main section of the house is gone. And we're gonna end up taking out a lot of this section, or really most of this section, the 2-story as well. Here's the deal, a couple things happened.
Wait. So the sawing I hear is demo, not frame? What? So all the framing that was done is now being undone? So we're 5 months into the project and we're demoing. Oh.
Couple things happened that made me make this decision. Number one, ceiling heights were getting really wonky. You know, these are only 8-foot ceilings in this house to begin with. And
okay, come on, Matt. That is so first world. Like, I get it. But you can remodel a 1970s house beautifully. It's so what? It has an 8-foot ceiling. I'll give it to him. Matt is a little bit taller than me, but still. Oh, who cares? It's so.
I would have liked to have had taller than that, 9 foot ideally. But
okay.
One of my big issues was slab heights. I had that weirdo step down, if you remember, when you first walked into the house that I never loved, but I was kind of working with it.
No, you were not working with it. You took the front door and you moved it to the dining room and then took the bathroom that was there and moved it to the other side of the front door. That's not working with it.
We were able to flatten that out, but then I realized when I was gonna add my insulation to the slab, I've got a great detail from Steve Basic on that. Stay tuned for that. We're basically adding 3 inches to the slab height. I've got 1.5 inch insulation, and then I've got an Advantech subfloor going on top of that to accept my hardwoods, which means that my ceiling height was gonna be somewhere in the like 8.8, 8.9 range in the kitchen, master bedroom, master bath.
Yeah, and this is why you just don't do big money pit renovations. The money pit ones, I always say, are like foundation. Soon as you start messing with the foundation, the cost goes whoop. This is why.
Terrible, not good. Plus, those trusses that they use in the first floor, man, they were, number one, they were covered with rat feces everywhere, but they're really...
You are the one who told us, which I thought was a brilliant idea, that you could just go through and pressure wash all of the wood framing. After all, when they build houses, they get rained on, right? It's only a problem for it to get wet if it's behind like drywall and trapped so it mildews. So pressure wash the poop off.
Really short. They're just 12-inch trusses, which means that I was gonna have a hard time running any ductwork, any utilities, can lights, all that kind of stuff through there. Plus my ceiling height, it was gonna be tiny.
You just did a video on can lights, showing off can lights that are this thick. You don't need a lot of room.
In the kitchen. So, long story short, we decided to reframe those areas. And then as we got into it, I was also thinking about the trusses that we've got. How am I gonna run all my mechanicals in this truss space?
Look at all the space.
We have no basement for storage. I've only got a 2-car garage. Where am I gonna store anything?
Oh, Matt, you're handing him to me. I've only got a 2-car garage. You just dissed like 90% of the country. Oh. Dude, I love you, man. But, oh.
So ultimately we said, look, you know what? Let's reframe most of the house. It makes sense. It's a little extra time on my framers, but I have a much better house. On my wall,
a little extra time. It's been 6 months now.
Walls are gonna be straight. These walls were wavy gravy with that thermoply on there. I was gonna have to do a ton of work to straighten. I had all this rat feces in the walls and disgusting stuff. You know, it probably would have been cheaper had I just demoed the house down to begin with. But I think in the end, I'm excited about what I'm gonna have because I'm really gonna have a brand new house with the look and feel of a house that's gonna fit in my neighborhood. You know, I live in a 70s neighborhood. I love my neighbors. We've got a swim team. We've got great schools.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. The house that would fit your 1970s neighborhood was the 1970s house with some painted $245 cabinets and like a $300 bathroom. Like, that would have fit the neighborhood. This is going to be like an $800,000 job in a neighborhood of homes selling for $550.
Values here close, I'm about 10 miles from downtown Austin. Values here are gonna do nothing but appreciate. Apple's putting a brand new like $2 billion.
You know, when I mentioned the word appreciation on my channel, I get destroyed by every single investor ever that gets so mad at me going, don't speculate on appreciation. I personally, though, agree with Matt. I like the Austin area. I was just there, I did a seminar there.
Campus in nearby, so we're gonna see some really good appreciation in this neighborhood. But honestly, I just don't wanna move. I live right here in this neighborhood now. My kids love it. I love my neighbors. It's a great spot to be. Why would I move? Who cares if I'm gonna be a little bit more expensive than the rest of the neighborhood? The neighborhood's gonna be coming up, and I love it here. I'm gonna be here for at least a solid 10 plus more years. So anyways, guys, stay tuned. We got some fun stuff happening in the future with some brand new framing. It's kind of changed from the rear remodels house. I'm gonna have to find a new hashtag. It's gonna be the hashtag new old house or some version of that. I'll figure it out.
I got one. Okay, I can't help myself. I am officially creating a special coupon code for this video that you can use down below for the programs on rental renovations and making money with real estate. I hope you like the coupon code.
But anyways, stay tuned. We got some really fun framing coming up. You guys made great progress. Check it out.
That's not progress. If that's progress, Matt, might sound like a slam, but run for Congress. Sorry, I had to do it. Don't. Sorry.
The house is pretty much gone at this point. We've got a slab and we've got one wall in the garage. I did have the guys leave the mechanical closet back there because I want to show you a couple things. But
rat poop?
It's gone. Hey guys, I want to introduce you to, if you haven't met before, Steve Basic. Steve is the newest member of our Build Show network, so he's shooting videos now as well, the first architect we've had on. Steve.
Oh, more videos to react to. All right, well, I have to say, I was not expecting that. This is an absolute mind-blowing transformation of the hashtag real remodel to now the hashtag real rebuild. But I don't know about you. Let me know what you think about my hashtag instead. Again, I agree, you know, you want to get rid of the mold, you want to get rid of the nasty things, but I definitely think and know there are ways to remodel without rebuilding. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and follow me on Instagram. We'll see you next time.